Hi Aries, what up? It's J Rose, Siren Song Tarot, another reading with me. Rose, thanks for being here. You don't have to be, and I appreciate it. If you stay till the end, you don't get anything except the whole reading. Just kidding. Thank you. If you watch till the end, I appreciate it. So it's 5:29 Tuesday afternoon. That's not important. I just thought I'd say hello. Nilla was just here. She had been standing right here, and you could see these two little indents from where her feet had been. It was so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna do a theme reading this time around, the zodiacs. I'm not gonna give a schedule because I don't want to say something and not do it, like integrity. And there's no rule on how often I should post. It's just whatever I think is best, which what I think is best is as often as I can. I am a Aries rising, and I feel like being a double fire sign kinda can be, you can get really obsessed or really passionate about something, but on the other hand, you could kind of have, like, be more distractible, having less focus. So that might be a message for somebody, that concept, being distracted, not seeing projects through. So I want to try to be closer to all 12 zodiacs once a week, but I find that challenging to keep up with. But anyway, it is what it is. If you subscribe and hit the bell button, you'll get notifications when I post. So this theme this week is about, I actually pulled cards to find out, because I had this idea and then it was gone. So I'm like, okay, Spirit, what do you want me to do as a theme this week? And I pulled a couple of cards, and what I got from it was the idea to do what is out of balance for you, and shoot. It was, okay, I'm gonna pause this so I can think for a second. I feel like maybe because you're watching me, it's making me not be able to think. 1 second. Okay, ouch. Ow. Something stabbed my finger. Okay. What is your untapped potential? So, what is out of balance for you, and what is your untapped potential? Or in other words, what do you need to lean into more that you're not? Okay. So it's like what is out of balance for you is the balance between feeling like you belong in a partnership of some sort, or in a community or group of some sort, versus feeling trapped. another possible meaning to this could be being careful about commitments you get into so that you feel a sense of independence. So it could be that you have too much strategy, like you're overthinking this, or spirit saying you're not strategizing enough. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards for the what do you need to lean into more? What's your untapped potential? Okay. So, time. It could be time management. It could be enjoying the time that you have, like being in the present and enjoying the journey along the way. Could be both, like a dual concept. And then here we have like nurturing and development. So something to do with time and nurturing. So I'm going to pull an extra card each out of this deck to clarify. This is very interesting here because here is the chessboard on that card, and there is a chessboard and this deck of cards on the floor with a like scepter or wand. But there's a chessboard on the side of that box. Chess or checkers. I don't think they drew it accurately, to be precise. Okay, so we have fears, dangers. So it doesn't have to be something real. It could be just a fear, or there could be real danger of something. So we have focusing on yourself. So I'm getting like a self-nurturing here, spending more time in self-nurturing. I feel like there's more to this, like there's a deeper message. So I want to keep pulling before I talk a lot about these. The top there with that's like entrapment, kind of like an 8 of Swords, if you're familiar with the tarot meanings. So it's similar here because there is a ribbon tangled in this person's wings. So they can't fly because it's tangled up, but there's a sword right there. They could either just simply pull this ribbon out, or they could cut the ribbon if it needed to be cut in any way, to get free. So this person can get free, but they are telling themselves they're trapped. So sorry, the focus is off. Okay, so what Spirit is telling you, that you are out of balance in the way that you are seeing relationships, in it's giving me either one of two, and you'll have to see how this resonates for you, unless as we go along more cards might get it more specific. But as of this moment, it could be one or the other, so use your discernment on which one makes sense for your situation. So we have somebody in both of these cards, this one and this one, where they're covering themselves. In fact, this person as well is only all three of these people are only wearing like a piece of cloth or material, like a strip of it. This person, same thing. If you consider this, all they have on them is the ribbon. I'm just fixing the focus again. I don't know if that is a message for you of some sort, that there could be something or somebody. I don't mean something like there's something on the wing. Not like a creepy thing, but something like an opportunity. Someone, like a person, somebody is focused on that's what it is, focused on their fears too intently. And it's almost like they're wasting time. Like this person is sitting there. You could almost imagine that they could be worrying while the time is getting away, because the numbers are flying off there. So the danger here is that time is slipping away. So this isn't about taking time. It's saying be careful with the time. Okay. Lean into more focus on yourself. Like this person here in the card. With mirrors everywhere. And from every angle. Personal growth with the tree there. And here again, here's this horse looking in towards the foreground. And here's this person not noticing necessarily, or maybe they do. So there's something about, you may have a sense okay. Basically, what you need to lean into here is how you're using your time. And you need to do it in a way that is nurturing your own growth. And you need to pay attention possibly to what you are doing with your time. and maybe we can get more messages as we go. And then the part that you're out of balance in, I was getting, so there's something about vulnerability here. And these two messages, what you're out of balance in and what you need to lean into, are actually kind of playing, coming together. Like, because here's a vulnerability here and here. There's a lot of people either not being clothed or only wrapped in a piece of cloth or material. And then here is the only person who actually has way much more on them than is necessary. And it's almost like it's in vain. So I'm getting here something about vulnerability. Feeling limited or trapped, but that's in your own mind. And something about strategizing something. Okay. Spirit, what do you want with the last few minutes here? What can you clarify, or what else do you want us to know about what I've said so far? So this is the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So this is interesting because we have the Lovers and this is a similar card, like a sense of belonging, like a community. So, Lovers in reverse. The Ace of Cups. So, there's the Eight of Wands in reverse, like somebody's not talking because they are stuck in their head. That's also an 8, an 8, a 4, 4, a 6, and a 1. So there's something about not feeling confident. Holding on too tightly to something out of fear. Okay, I paused the video for a second because I just wanted to take some more time without sitting quietly on the video while I think about the cards I'm seeing here. Some things I noticed was, to me, this looks like a situation where somebody is afraid of waiting forever, so they've kind of given up and they're just saying, okay, I'll stick with what I have now and I'm not moving. I'm not going anywhere. And this is something where you, and now I get why this makes sense with time, what you need to lean into here more too, and why that's a problem is because you're an Aries and waiting is not what you like to do at all. So there's these two cards here talking about not having like the willpower or the self-discipline or self-control, like delayed gratification, you know, being disciplined to have delayed gratification is an emotional, like, being able to control your emotions when it comes to like the more passionate emotions of like impulse, desire, um, wanting something so passionately, and you don't want to wait. You don't want to take time to let something develop and nurture or be nurtured. This could also be like the need for a nest egg. So that's where Spirit is saying you need to lean in more. It's almost like you're in danger of giving up and getting comfortable where you are, instead of using the time where you're having to wait for divine timing in order to work on yourself and the things that you need for yourself while you wait. So up here, we had the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Feeling trapped into place, needing to have, like, what's out of balance here is like, it's like too quickly giving your love and picking somebody to be your perfect passionate person that quickly, realizing that there is a difference between passion and love. Being addicted to somebody and just loving them unconditionally are two totally different things. Passion and love, as a double fire sign with a water moon, I have that problem. I have confused love with passion, and they're not the same thing. So that's not to say you're not capable of having both in you, or feeling both at the same time. But this is talking about not jumping in too quickly to a partnership. I guess it could partially be focusing more on either self-love or making sure that love is in balance, equal reciprocity, equal give and take. So here we have, this was talking about, so this is somebody being out of balance when it comes to opening up. It's kind of like keeping your cards close to the vest. That this is a very specific answer here. And I don't want to, like, to me, what I'm getting off of this is that you need to be more playful and like more of a superficial level, playful, lighthearted energy when you extend yourself to another person, because the vulnerable part is something that you show when there's a commitment, not before you've like figured out. And this can be romantic, or this can be towards work or investments or job opportunities. It's like vetting people before you trust them, before you open the floodgates of emotion and passion and get swept away when you're being swept away by being committed to more than the relationship was ready for. So you're out of balance because you're way too impatient, not able to wait. Good things come in time. And then where you can lean in more is to take care of your shit. Get your shit together, so on and so forth. Invest in yourself, build on your independence, your personal growth. Examine yourself from every angle to see, like you're working and tweaking a masterpiece. Does this need one more brush stroke here? And so on. Focus on yourself, build emotional self-control, mastery, discipline, delayed gratification, things like that, willpower, self-discipline to build on yourself, because you are a work in progress. You're never done working on yourself. So, and oftentimes the hardest things to see in ourselves are where we need to change. So, don't hold on too tightly to the way things have always been, and use all of your time to your advantage. Aries, I'm sorry, that was 28 minutes. And that took me a long time to kind of spit out. I think this reading was hard for me to give because it's advice that I have a hard time taking. I'm a very passionate, driven, and impatient person, and this reading resonated for me as well. So thank you, Aries. Please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you to those who watched till the end. Okay, bye, Aries.